Check, mic check. Are we live?
We're live.
I think we're live. I'm about to go live on
TikTok. I mean, not
TikTok.
TikTok.
Instagram. Instagram.
TikTok.
Well, TikTok is still live, I guess. Happy belated Easter, everybody. We got a lot of great topics to talk about. We got to bring back that drink review. Finally, the Blackberry Crown is out. I got it at the local Class 6 here on base, and so it's. I guess it only a few states had them for a little bit, and then it was hard to get. Now I think everybody's jumping on the wagon. It's the new Crown Blackberry for the summer season, limited edition. We're going to review that. And we've got some great topics to talk about. Welcome back, everybody. Highway 54.
Yay.
Looking down at those who left me, promise I'm not being petty. I'm the one they envy, Brody moving state to state, make $1 million out the semi, plus I grinded from the start. I was stacking pennies, I might dip like Machiavelli. After the confetti, who ready? We ready? Who ready? We ready? Who ready? Who? We ready? Who? Who ready? Who? We ready? Who? Who ready? We ready? Who ready? We ready? Who ready? Who? We ready? Who? Who ready? Who? We ready?
The ongoing series about the life of the people touched by the love of the Pacific. Here are their stories. This is Highway 54.
Back on track on a new time, Highway 54. Of course, we do this every Sunday, almost every Sunday. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Happy belated Easter.
Right, happy belated Easter to you too.
Yeah,
man. This week
I'm not much.
It's going by fast, man.
Yeah, it is. Was it January, February, March, April? Oh man, like 4 months in already.
Yeah.
It is my birthday month also. The big 50.
Wow. Whoop, whoop.
Yep. 2 quarters. As a matter of fact,
2 quarters.
Quick caveat. Did you know that they done changed the back of the quarters?
2.
The new one. They actually have women on the back of them too. Influential women from this country. It's a truck. I had no idea.
It was like, what is that?
Yeah.
The new quarters have women in the back of the quarters?
And it started in 2022.
Oh, I didn't know.
Like that's kind of weird though, because what I looked at was one of the quarters that we had, and I was like, man, this don't look like this from this country. What is this? And come to find out that it was there's actually since 2022 there's been 5 quarters per year that had a different influential woman from the United States on the back of it.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know.
And that's crazy because we're in a digital age, but not too many people carry change.
Mm-hmm.
That's the weird part about it, which got me. Like,
Well, I
the one,
mean,
huh?
eventually, the currency that we know now is going to be gone.
Right.
Probably not in entirely in our lifetime, but it's going to be gone. It's going to be all cryptocurrency, digital currency, which is happening now. But at first it's scary, but there's so many security. That's why all these programmers are always needed for, because it's easy to swipe. Well, it was easy to get your money from your pocket or from your wallet or from your phone and whatever. But it's coming to that time where we're all going to be digital. I think China is like mostly like that.
Yeah.
Most of their commerce is done digitally.
Right. They also had that digital rating system as well,
Yeah,
too. You're not paying your bills. Everybody gonna know your business.
Yeah. So like having, handheld money, like, what is that? What is that?
Well, it's crazy because I hadn't really touched coins or anything like that in a while. So I mean, when I saw it, I was like, well, what is that? It didn't look like a quarter to me at first.
And it doesn't even have their name on it, too. So I had to go to the US Mint, their website, and see exactly who it was and what year it was. I mean, I didn't even know even Maya Angelou was on one, and Sally Ride.
Oh wow! I think I need to take a look. Yeah, take a look at some quarters.
Yeah,
digital age, but at the same time, during COVID and everything like that, nobody wanted to touch any money or anybody. So
I'm waiting for my Barack Obama money. That's what I'm waiting for.
Barack Obama money.
You know what I'm saying? $5, $10. I think he should be on 20.
Well, once your new president, Trump, comes in, they're not gonna.
You gonna have Trump money?
He's gonna make sure, huh?
He gonna make sure he's on there.
Yeah, he gonna make sure. Yeah. Listen,
the first thing he does.
I am not a Trump supporter, but watch. I do believe that man is probably gonna win the presidency again, and you just watch. It's terrible.
I hate to see what's going to actually happen.
It's a whole shit show.
If he comes back into the presidency, I don't know. Yeah. At this moment, let it ride. I vote. Just vote. Everybody vote.
That's the thing. It's like everybody vote.
If everybody who's eligible to vote,
right? A lot of people don't want to vote because they feel like, I guess Biden's old, but I mean, shit, Trump's old too.
Yeah, they're both old.
Yeah, so I don't.
All right,
bad hair.
Well,
definitely bad hair.
Two more white people again. Two. All right, let's go back to our drink review. We've been actually waiting for almost a month. You guys got it first, then I got last week. So here is the review. And see a few people on Instagram. Thank you guys for joining in. I know we haven't. Been a month or so. We've been on Instagram Live, so just trying that out. So it is the new Blackberry from Crown flavor. So Canadian whiskey, of course, is the #1 whiskey brand in the world. Started in 1939 under King George and Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
And visit mainly a Canadian whiskey that is popular all over the place. They have other flavors, right? The Regal apple, the peach, salted caramel, and the vanilla Crown Royal.
Hey.
So this is the new Blackberry. It's out a limited edition of the season, summer. So get it. Get 2 of them. I haven't cracked mine open. I know you guys have. But the bag is nice. It's so we have here, I have mine chilled in the freezer, Crown Royal Blackberry. I'm going to be doing the Sprite and top it off a little bit with a lemon juice. Let's do about 2.5 ounce of Crown.
Yeah, I did mine I have blackberries at the bottom
Ooh.
of mine, and I did like.
Ooh. Oh, that's
So,
be extra. That's be good. All right.
Get back
2.5
to-
ounce.
Let me give you a real quick backstory. Craziest thing is, we were actually looking for it, and
Can I get some more? Sorry, y'all.
we were actually looking for it. It took a hot minute because this one place that we normally go to, they had it, and they had about I would say like a little pallet right in the front of the store that had about maybe 30 of them on there.
Woo.
I wasn't even there for that, and I saw a guy get one, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try that too. So I went on and got it because I know Carla was asking for it. So I got it, and I was like, man, this stuff is really, really good.
Yeah.
And I've been telling all types of folks, like, man, y'all need to try this stuff. That place was sold out. Places we went to were saying, you know what, we're gonna get it back in
Next
about
month.
30 days. Yeah. Like, no. So we were searching the worldwide internets,
Yep.
high and low, and we were actually able to find it at one of our other quote unquote trap spots. We found it,
Did
and
you say trap spot?
yeah, it was a trap. But when you go into that particular store, it's a trap because you always see something that you don't really want, but you end up buying it anyway.
Yeah.
So we end up finding it, and it's been the truth ever since. And we're just mixing ours with a little bit of
Simply lemonade.
Simply lemonade, which is the
Ooh.
same recipe that they have on the back of the box.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
first
they do recommend like 4 kind of concoction
Mhm.
on the box, right? Oh yeah. Okay.
I like the way the actual bag looks because I guess at first we could say that I know
Yeah,
growing up, Crown was actually a cult classic, so to speak.
absolutely.
Yeah, it wasn't considered top shelf or anything like that too. But at the same time, the people that I knew in my circles, we was always drinking just the regular Crown by itself. And a big shout out to my kinfolk in Louisiana who like Crown Black and other versions of Crown too.
I'm gonna top it off a little bit more, Crown.
Yeah. I was kind of sold on the salted caramel Crown
You know
and
you're a lightweight. You
and
better
the apple Crown too. Those were my favorites until.
All right. Oh yeah. All right. There you go.
Oh shoot! I started.
Ooh, that is dangerous. That is very, very dangerous.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
goodness.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
the shot right. That is the stuff right there. And I'm not. A dark
Ooh,
oh,
Yeah,
buddy.
that's good.
I tell you what.
right.
Wow. Okay. Okay. This is probably their best one right here. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Anything with lemon and citrus, just combined with the blackberry. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Whoever came up with that idea,
Wow.
they need a raise.
Yeah.
They definitely need a raise.
Dangerous. The cranberry Crown Royal is dangerous.
Blackberry.
Go to your liquor store, Class 6 right now.
Blackberry. Blackberry. The
Say,
Blackberry Crown Royal.
what did I
You said
say?
Cranberry.
Cranberry?
You said cranberry. Cranberry.
Yeah, blackberry.
Nothing.
The blackberry juice. No. Yeah, it's good. Wow.
Cabbage Patch.
Yo, you get Cabbage
Oh.
Patch coming at the gate.
Cabbage Patch.
Can we do a shot?
Hey,
Coming at the
Hey.
gate.
Do a shot.
he said, "Can we do a shot? You want?
I want to go like straight up, see how it really
Oh,
tastes.
go
By
get
itself.
shot.
Okay, hold on just a
All right.
second.
See how it tastes by itself.
How they say in Japan? Chotomate kudasai.
Totomate kudasai.
Yep.
Oh,
That means just a moment, please.
there you go. That's probably like I don't know, an ounce.
Onegaishimasu. I remember just a little bit of
See you in Japan in about a week. I got a week left, a week and a half.
Lucky. Bring us bring us back some. I heard that Coco's had a curry lobster bisque now.
A what? Coco's lobster?
Lobster bisque. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You gotta remind me. I keep forgetting. I'm gonna get some Coco's packages for you. They sell it right in front. I remember that.
Yep. Appreciate that.
Wow.
No,
So
did
the
you-
blackberry Crown Royal. Oh my god.
You ready for the
All right.
shot?
Let's try it straight up. Come by.
Kampai.
Come by to everybody tuning in. Appreciate y'all.
Wow,
Oh no, that was smooth actually.
it's smooth.
Get it, baby.
I
Tell me
mean, Crown Royal is pretty smooth. I know we're used to the regular Crown Royal, but this one had the flavor. I mean, you could definitely taste the berry.
Yeah.
they
Again,
infused that. They infused the hell out of that.
yeah,
That
my
was good.
favorite used to be like I said, it used to be the salted caramel one or the
Ooh.
apple. But this one right here is
Mhm.
All right.
this
So,
is no joke.
bottom line, the blackberry crown, the new summer season flavor with Sprite. You can top it off with a little bit of lemon juice.
Mhm.
You can do the lemon juice instead of Sprite. The lemonade, lemon juice. You can do that.
And it's not like the shot that we just took. It wasn't like I thought it was gonna be. I was expecting it to be like that because I hadn't, done a shot yet. But I was expecting it to be like a little burn or whatever. But it really wasn't.
No, I think it's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
So, scale of 1 to 10. What do you give?
I'm giving it a 10.
I give it a 9.78.
Yeah.
The Russian
10.
judge.
Yeah.
That is so important. Like, are you gonna get something 9.78? You might as well just go 10.
The Russian judge. There's no such thing as perfection.
Man, what?
So yeah, with the Sprite, it gives that like more like I don't know, lemon like lime. Obviously, Sprite is like a limeish.
Yeah, that citrus taste to it.
Yeah, and so it's dangerous.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean,
Did he say what now?
it's dangerous. My thing is, if you
Dangerous.
you think about it. It's the summertime. You got your feet in the kiddie pool, trying to stay cool. I mean, you got some off on or some citronella candles burning or whatever to
You
keep the
said
bugs
feet
up.
in a kiddie pool.
You got your feet in the kiddie pool to keep warm. I mean, cool, yeah. Put your feet in that water, man.
Crap. Yes. Yes. For real.
Head to your store, a liquor store, class 6, wherever you at. Get them while they're last because about to
Immediately.
explode. Put this in your.
We've bought like 10 bottles already.
Ooh.
Yeah, we've already bought like 10 bottles.
Yeah.
We went through about 4, right?
Yeah, probably go like 1 or 2, keep that forever kind of thing, and then the rest.
Yeah, because it's limited. It's a limited edition, so we're gonna keep one where it's a limited edition. Yep.
Yeah, and don't judge me because I'm gonna put it on the top shelf with the other top shelf.
Yeah,
got like Wild Irish Rose and Mad Dog.
Yeah,
that's right, baby. You're so romantical.
I'm not always a Crown Royal drinker, but I approve.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, Floyd. I ain't either. I ain't no Crown Royal drinker either. But this one got me by the by the Mr. Adams apple.
Man.
But yeah, at the same time, but remember at first your journey with Crown, she liked the peach Crown before she tasted it.
I did, but I just tried the peach Crown in February 23rd to be exact.
Oh wow.
Our date? Wow.
No, because I remember it was Miss Priscilla's birthday, and I do want to say rest in peace to Miss Priscilla. She passed away on Thursday.
Condolences to the family.
Condolences to the family, Tyrese, and all the family. But yeah, so that was the first time I tasted it at her birthday party, and I was just like, okay, peach is good. And it was by itself. I didn't mix it with anything. It was good, but blackberry to me is so much better.
Yeah.
So much better.
Great. It's a very dangerous but delicious flavor they have. Yep. Get it today. Why so last?
Yep.
Yeah, the Sprite. I mean, the Sprite is. I don't know. Whoever made that up. That's like good.
Yeah, it is playing around or something. What is
cranberry.
It mixologist.
Yeah.
I wonder if the tipsy bartender had it.
He might have.
Look, I'm gonna look.
I'll look.
Tipsy bartender. Yeah.
All right. Well, 10 out of 10. I like it. If there was more stars, I would give more stars. But
see, I'm where you are, Floyd. I'm not 9.78. So
throughout the hour, I'm about to be drinking this. So.
Oh yeah.
And look, and Floyd, it's either going to be me or Floyd that is going to go down first because we're the lightweights. This guy right here, he drinks Mad Dog. So.
Yeah,
You
like,
can-
Ooh.
hold on. How you gonna say mad dog like it's a bad thing? That don't get a bad thing. He just nothing wrong with mad dog.
And smell? I mean, man, it don't smell like alcohol. It smells like,
It smells like potpourri.
yeah, it smells like
What we're saying is get yourself a bottle of Crown. Matter of fact,
Before they
we
go
will
out.
do a drawing.
yeah.
We can do a drawing.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
Don't bother me, no, I
We
got
can
plug.
do a drawing,
Got a plug.
and we will give away a bottle of Crown Royal.
Yeah. I think they retail about $29.99. It can go up to 30.
No,
It can go
not here.
We gotta connect, man.
We got to connect, shorty.
you got lower than $29.99?
Oh, hey, yeah.
Matter of fact, they even had a
Yeah,
flavor.
bro.
We even got a flavor for my connect that they haven't even put out yet.
Woo.
Scrapple.
He's lying.
Scrapple flavored. What?
He's lying.
That stuff is good, man.
Yeah, I could drink this all day, actually.
I could, and that's the thing is, I was drinking it all day. Like one day, what was it, last week? We were, I think we were on with, we were talking to Monica last week, and I was drinking that like back to back.
Oh, wow.
That is
Yeah,
beautiful.
and I can imagine just with lemonade. Woo. Done, bro.
Oh, lemonade. Look, if you have it with lemonade Floyd, you're going to lose your mind.
Lemonade. Yeah.
That cool for refreshing drink.
We're technically working on our crown chakra right now.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
we're working on our crown chakra.
All right, Instagram Live. Thank you guys for joining in. Yeah, we just reviewed the new Crown Royal Blackberry, very limited edition. Yeah, good flavors. I mean, I love the apple, but now this is my favorite now.
Yep, that's where I'm at with it.
Yep, definitely.
Oh,
Kind of like that the honey Tennessee whiskey one.
Yeah.
that's good too.
Well,
Woo!
the
That
Jack
one's-
Honey,
Jack.
Yeah, that one's dangerous too.
you guys sound like alcoholics.
And funny thing is, DJ Kid Mango. The funny thing is, a while back, she kind of started it when she came with some banana pudding moonshine. That stuff was amazing. It was
Interested
amazing.
in that. Do y'all have moonshine over there? What's it called?
Old Smoky.
Old Smoky.
It's Old Smoky.
I'm not sure. I know San Diego is like the craft liquor capital of California, but I don't know. I'm not out there.
We got a couple distilleries
You know
here
what?
in Maryland that are not too far from us that actually supply different stores out here as far as moonshine is concerned too.
You know what? We've been saying it for like the last year. We are going to San Diego. Shit, I got some rewards points.
Yeah, come on through, man.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out like what we're gonna do because we don't want to do like anything like too extravagant. Not to say y'all not extravagant because y'all not, but no, I'm just playing. Not to say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take her to Winter Schnitzel.
Yeah.
In-N-Out burger.
In-N-Out burger. Gotta do the In-N-Out. They got the Coco's Curry out here. We got some Japanese
Y'all
restaurants.
got Coco's Curry and
Yeah. Coco Ichiban.
say
Yeah.
less.
Yeah, we do.
Say less.
We have one. And then Japanese markets. Oh, God. Good stuff.
We might have to do this for our birthday this year. Go to
Yeah.
San Diego.
Might have
You got
to change. We might have to change up. We might have to start doing some Highway 54 on the road, just the same way that the guy does.
On location.
Bizarre
Oh,
food.
we do. We should. Oh, yeah. When you guys come down, yeah. I'll take you out to the
Yeah.
restaurants. We could do a little review on our phone. Yeah, we do that.
That's
Great
a
idea.
good idea. I
Great
wish I thought
idea.
of it.
Yeah, right now we're doing the crown chakra right now. Yeah.
You're working
Yeah,
on your
that's
crown
right.
chakra.
Where's the drum? Where's the drum?
Unblocked right now.
Where's the drum at?
We have
Where's the
all
drum at?
these-
Drum?
Yeah.
Oh,
The what? The drum. Here we go.
Yeah, we got it.
There you go.
Here we go.
Hit the crown chakra.
It's unblocked.
That's unblocked. Blackberries.
We did it. We did it.
We got you covered with the blackbird.
We got it. So now everybody's crown is unblocked right now. We
There
can
you go.
think.
Yeah.
And it's about to be a
Your
hell
connection-
of a good
Your
show.
connection to the divine.
All right.
That's right.
Again, one more time. Blackberry, hit your stores right now. They are limited edition. The new seasonal Crown Royal Blackberry.
And we're not, and they're not, well, like, we're not sponsoring them or whatever.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
But
Until they
Crown
start paying us.
Royal, I might send this shit to you so y'all can say that, yeah, you know.
All right, let's get into the news because we got some Diddy stuff to talk about.
Oh,
No pun intended.
all right.
Some Diddy. Here you go. All right, here's in California, a newly released video shows the moment when the California police fatally shot an unarmed 15-year-old girl, Savannah Graziano, who was reported missing. The incident occurred one day after she witnessed her father, Anthony John Graziano, murder her mother, Tracy Martinez. Police fired at Graziano's truck after he shot at them with a semi-automatic weapon. Savannah exited the vehicle before being shot down by officers. Investigators initially believed she was kidnapped by her father, but later found she was present during her mother's murder. The plot thickens. San Bernardino County Sheriff deputies were not wearing body cameras during the incident. Savannah was pronounced dead at the hospital, while her father died at the scene. The San Bernardino County Sheriff Department has not commented on the matter, and I have the not exclusive, but the actual video of the aerial, because, like I said, they didn't have body cameras.
Yep. Viewer discretion is advised.
Come here! Come to me! Come to me! Come to me! Come to me! Come!
Hey, you guys, he's going to lose control here as he goes up that embankment. Do we have units on Bear Valley? He's calling out. All right, dude. I'm doing 40, dude. Everybody's on the right side. Dude. Let me know when no quick open door. Chuck.
Passenger, get out! Passenger, get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Passenger, get out! Get out! Come here! Come here! Come to me! Come to me! Come to me! Come to me! Come! Walk! Hey! Stop! Stop shooting her! He's in the car! Stop!
What the?
Yeah, the cop was telling them to not shoot her. The one that told her to come to him, and his colleagues kept going.
They should, like, all of them should be fired. Like the ones that
What
fired,
the?
Yeah.
they
Do you
should be
see how
fired.
far they are? That they
Yeah.
couldn't
Right.
scope the situation where she was a passenger trying to escape?
Yes.
She was unarmed.
My thing is, so you mean to tell me that they did not know, except for that one cop, only one cop out of all of them knew that she was a passenger and she was a victim? I don't believe that. Something's not right. If he knew and told her, hey, come on, come on,
Hey,
and
Anthony.
they end up shooting her, how come he was the only one that got the memo?
Yeah, right
and
there.
then-
See, she's right there. And if you hear, the command was passenger, exit the vehicle,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
So whoever was commanding was telling her what to do. Now,
Mm.
at what point was she a threat?
She wasn't.
Right?
She wasn't. The
She
other
was
cop-
obviously they're shooting. They're already shooting at the truck.
right.
Shit,
I'm
they
gonna
hit the ground. They some
Yeah,
bad
see,
aimers.
so the truck stops,
They must have been shooting from the
and if you
sky.
hear, you see the guy, somebody saying, "Passenger, get out!" There you go. Passenger, get out. So she's on the ground now. So at what point is she?
Come to me! Come to me! Come to me! Come to me! Come!
she obeyed. She
I
did
think-
everything that she was supposed to do.
I think it was that guy, the cop that was
Stop shooting her. See?
Yeah, I think it was the cop that was the closest to her by the truck was telling her, hey, come here. But what would make them think, the other ones to think that she was a threat if they already knew that she was a passenger and a victim of being kidnapped?
And she was not armed.
That's gun
She's
happening.
unarmed.
Oh, bro.
Bless her heart. That is so sad.
And she
so
just
hard.
saw her mom die too.
Yep.
Right.
Oh,
Yep.
bro.
So in that scenario, look how spread out they are. That you couldn't see like the situation.
Nah, that's over.
Now
that's-
because was the girl pointing something at them? She was not. Even
No.
if she had a gun, in her hand while she was walking
they
towards the
opened
other
fire
police
from
officer.
multiple angles.
Yeah, they
But
sure
how could
did.
they not know? Is it
See
a
right there.
problem?
See?
Is there a
See right
problem
there.
with dispatch when she
So
got
she's
out?
on the ground.
She might as well stay in the damn car.
There's a cop right next or right in front of her.
Right by the wheelbed. He's right there. He's the
And
one
that cop is telling her what to do. As she began to move, she was shot. So where is the threat?
He said he's in the car. Stop.
Oh, bro.
Bruh.
Cheese and rice. That's sad. That's so sad.
Damn.
So sad.
Yep.
What's up, Anthony? We miss you tonight.
Coach
man.
Anthony, what's that?
Yeah, and Coach Anthony, hey, congratulations, Coach Anthony. I know you did like a gig,
podcast
yeah,
thing.
podcast speech in LA.
Keynote
Oh,
speaker or
nice,
something.
nice.
Yeah.
Keynotes, and he's gonna do another one for Zoom or virtual, like a virtual.
He's so big time right now. We need to catch up.
Bruh, I know, man.
Seems too much too busy for me. I can't stand
So, 15-year-old Savannah Grisano, she was reported missing while her father was murdering her mother. The video evidence shows she's unarmed and complying with the officer's instructions before being shot. The father is a suspect and died at the shootout. The sheriff's department previously claimed that she was wearing tactical gear, but the video appears to contradict that. Investigation into the shooting is ongoing.
Was no tactical gear. She had on regular clothes. Come on, man. They
Yeah.
would say tactical gear.
She had on
like she's a victim. Come on. Like she's not a victim. Come on.
But even if she had tactical gear, even if she had a gun, she was not facing the shooters. She was looking at the. If you look here, see the police officer who is instructing her to come, right?
Mhm.
If he could see it, then everybody else could see that she didn't have on tactical gear too. So where would that come from?
And he didn't look like he was in distress, so why would you fire?
He would, if he
Yeah,
was closest one to it, he would have saw what she had on. He'd been like, no, stop, back up, no.
So you see right there, that's
He would have said something.
that's where she's at. So
And he's coming across, about to kneel down. Yeah.
That's so sad.
yeah, she's right there. See,
That's so heartbreaking.
so she's looking at the officer, and at that point, that's where I'm assuming she was getting shot at.
We have units on Bear Valley. He's calling out. All right, dude. I'm doing 40, dude.
terrible. That's terrible.
Yeah, it's these cops right here, these three cops, because the truck is right in between, and they're already shooting at them.
Yeah, you can see it by the way the
Oh,
shots
so
are
he's-
all over the place.
Yeah.
They're shooting from the sky. There's no way that those other guys can
See, look at that. See, the girl is what will end up right in the middle, right here.
Yeah.
See right there.
right out. And
So these guys right here are shooting. The girl is following the instructions of this cop right here.
so I'm thinking it might have been somebody behind him that had a clear shot of her. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
They know who shot her. Shit.
Oh hell yeah, they did.
Oh, babe.
Trigger happy, bro. No, that warrants a big investigation. There's no way. Now looking at the scenario and why nobody had the body camera on. Not one.
I'm sure they had the body camera
gonna-
on. They
it's gonna-
just haven't released it
It's
yet.
gonna come out after they review it first to make sure
Right.
it's good for the public.
Yeah.
Right. Like I'm truly sick of them. These cops.
Wow.
Trigger happy, yeah.
There was a
Anthony.
cop trigger happy.
Just
There
do one
was
thing,
not a
man.
cop that was
Several
trigger happy.
cops.
I'm sure there was cops that were trigger happy.
More than one.
Mm.
There's more than one.
Because the one talking to her, telling her to come, they actually had it where he actually said, stop, like he said, stop shooting.
Stop
her,
shooting.
her. She's not the perpetrator. So
Yeah. So
bro,
I don't know. Like it's crazy because you really need the police, but then it's just like at this point, if you're gonna be like trigger happy and just like not even following, you know what I mean?
But
Following protocol and stuff like that.
yeah, but at the same time, you know how they're quick to say there's a lot of good police officers. I understand that there really are good police officers, but are they good police officers as well as being good people with empathy too?
And the police needs to police the
both.
police, if that makes sense.
Well, they have internal investigations.
Internal affairs. But then you think about it, internal affairs is like after the fact. That's after shit has happened when internal affairs has jumped in.
Yep, it's reactive.
Mm.
Yeah. So I mean, you still have to have like if I was his partner, if I was a police, we were both partners or whatever, and he's doing something suspect, then as a police officer, I should be policing him and saying, "Hey, bro, listen, this ain't right," or I don't feel comfortable when you do this or whatever. But so many people are, so many of the other cops are scared, I think, to say that.
But then on another level, there's also cops that have said that and have end up getting fired
Right,
by their
like the lady in,
superiors.
Yeah.
yeah, like the lady in
Yeah.
New
I mean,
York.
so
Uh-huh.
so if you have a checks and balance between good officers and bad officers, and then the good officer has to face retaliation, that's wrong in itself. I understand standing behind the the blue line or the blue
And
shield or
what
what
part of
have you,
California is
but
that in?
that's beyond wrong though. Wrong is
San
wrong.
Bernardino, LA.
LA, okay.
San
Yeah,
Bernardino, yeah.
that's crazy.
So now I'm wondering about it's got to be some type of lawsuit after this, but at the same time, are the grandparents involved? I mean, what's going on with that? Because
Well, they're all dead.
oh, so there
Well,
will
I mean, the immediate family, the dad
The mom,
killed
the
the
dad,
mom,
does she have any
and then
brothers?
her, yeah.
yeah, so
Oh,
But
yeah,
whoever
yeah,
is
yeah.
left need to sue these
because there won't be any
flowers.
financial compensation for
Yeah.
all this.
Well, this would be the main evidence, obviously, as you can see the tactical from the helicopter and where she was, because she wasn't threatening. She wasn't. They blocked it out. There was a video of her getting shot. So,
Right.
I'm glad they blocked it out because everything just don't need to be posted. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It just
that's true.
doesn't. I know people say, it's awareness. Like when I used to see the videos from the people in Israel, I mean not Israel, but what is it? Gaza.
Gaza, that's
That, oh my
working
God, like
nerves right now. as a
the
matter of fact.
babies and stuff like that. All the
Yeah.
kids. I cannot. I do not like to see stuff like
You can
that.
say whatever you want as far as anti-Semitic or what have you, but wrong is wrong, and they just had it where they're firing on the hospitals and
Yep.
all types of civilians. That's wrong. I don't care
Yeah.
what your ethnicity is, what your religion, whatever. Wrong is wrong. That's some BS all the way around.
All the way around.
Now you can
yeah.
say it's anti-Semitic or whatever, but at the same time, do you know what Semitic really means? Because
Yeah, war is
Arabs
war.
and
Yeah.
Israelis are actually they're both Semitic, so you can't be anti-Semitic towards one and then consider not Semitic towards the other one. Know the definition first.
You so intelligent, Fide.
Damn.
It's
I love it.
A lot of stupid stuff out there on social
It
media,
is.
but at the same time, you can't cancel what you didn't create. So
Yeah, that's true.
what it is. That's where I'm at with it.
Wow. Like,
Wow. Yeah, we haven't talked about that. That will go deep into, 2 or 3
are we gonna
podcasts.
unpack that one podcast, you think?
I don't
It's
know.
it's so scary because it's political, and I know we don't
It
really
is.
do a lot of political stuff,
Yeah.
but sometimes I just feel like that we need
Okay.
to just tap it a little
Okay,
bit.
Kid Mango, if that's the case, how about this? Coach Anthony, I know you're listening. I know you're watching.
You watching?
If we do unpack that, when we do unpack that, maybe we need to talk about the financial ramifications about all the money that we send over there into other countries.
Yeah. Yep.
It's in the billions. We need to be about our wallet on that particular episode.
Right.
Mm.
It's like you can pull all that money out to send to like other countries. Who sent some to us?
My
When
thing-
have you seen somebody's like, okay, when they go
Nobody.
through a thing, a pandemic and stuff like that, we're gonna send them some money? Never. The United States ain't never got no money from nobody.
Okay, let's get it. Let's dig a little bit deeper. Another layer. And Coach Anthony, you're right. It is trillions.
Trillions.
But at the same time, we're sending money out to other countries. But every few months, we might have a government shutdown because of our budget. What are we doing?
Bars.
How does that work?
Bars.
I don't care who's in the White House. Fix what's wrong.
Well, I mean, the Department of Defense has the biggest portion of our budget, in the billions, if not trillions. And if you've been following some of the accounting of the money that's been going out since at least 2003, money has gone out, but they can't account for it. I mean, I do know a good portion of that. Why? Because of like black ops and not funded operations, but they are funded. You know what I'm saying? CIA, FBI, all that.
I have a question.
But trillions?
Right. But I have a question though for that, because you both are veterans. Okay, so all that money going out, can we all agree that DOD is one of the government entities that does not bring as much money in when you think about it? Because when even working on base and stuff like that, most of the time it was what FSS that was bringing in money and AFIS. But really, was that going directly to like DOD though?
No.
You know what I mean? But that's one of the government entities that doesn't bring in that much money, like commerce and other places like that.
Because most of that is actually reactive. The defense part is actually reactive.
Yeah, a lot of the money that's being funded in the Department of Defense is they can't publicly say where it went. They know exactly. Think about our friends and family out there. Like, what base are you at? Where are you? In New Zealand? The hell are you doing in New Zealand? Africa? What are you doing in Africa? You know what I'm saying?
Djibouti.
So those
Djibouti.
In your Djibouti.
Where are you at? I'm in Djibouti.
You gotta get smart.
You know, so these are black operations they don't want people to know about, but the people who know, they know what the money went to.
Right.
But they can't tell Congress and they can't tell the Senate what are they going to do. Yeah. Where's this $800 billion?
A lot of that money is going to arms too. Remember
the money that we're giving out in Iraq? Shit. Afghanistan? Fuck, pallets, bro. Pallets of money.
Exactly. I've heard the exact same thing from people that were actually there playing with those pallets drops.
So how do you account for that? How do you say, yeah, we gave $500 million to this village?
Yeah, we're just going to invade this 5 years. We want opium.
So to our viewers, can y'all see that the crown has hit Floyd? Because I can see it.
Hell yeah, I'm red as shit. Dangerous. Blackberry Joe's.
And I'm not stopping drinking either.
All right, let's move on. We can talk about for days for this. All right, news. So I've caught glimpses of this. Obviously, you guys in Maryland, Baltimore, you guys kind of know because in your local news, the Key Bridge collapse. Is that March 26th it happened. So in the tragic incident, the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore collapsed after being struck by a cargo ship carrying hazardous materials. The collision resulted in the deaths of 6 construction workers, with 4 others still missing and presumed dead. Efforts are underway to recover the bodies and clear debris from the bridge, with heavy lift cranes being utilized to clean up the process. Meanwhile, investigations are ongoing into the cause of the accident, which has prompted the suspension of ship and vessel traffic at the port of Baltimore. Federal funding has been secured to aid. President Biden has just pledged support for the reconstruction of the bridge, including with Buttigieg. Yeah, the NTSB is also investigating the incident. Our hearts go out to the victims and their families affected. So this happened in March 26th at the Francis Scott Key Bridge, Baltimore. And then there was a little bit of a controversy with the mayor, which is one of the youngest mayors, not the youngest, but one of the youngest in the nation. I think there's like a teenager that is mayor somewhere in the South. And I want you. So let me go through this
about the mayor. The mayor, Brandon M. Scott, is about that life, and I really like that. He's not our mayor, of course. Do we even have a mayor? I'm just playing. So. But we're in Hughesville. But Baltimore has a great mayor, and I love how he moves. We have a Black governor as well, but the governor and the mayor, they're meshing well together right now.
And what gets me is the fact that a lot of people were the controversy behind it. People were saying that he was just a diversity hire, even though he's been there since 2020.
Yeah,
you can't hear it.
Underway. Demolition crews started the job on Saturday.
So I really wanted to understand how it happened, why it happened.
Process that will
so that's the video of the bridge.
The families of 6 construction workers who were on the bridge when it collapsed grieved this Easter Sunday. Investigators continue to look for answer to the question, of what exactly happened to a fully loaded ship that tragically lost control. NBC News senior correspondent Tom Costello has our Sunday focus.
It was pitch black as the
Turn it up a little bit, Floyd.
on Tuesday headed out to sea, traveling at 8 knots, a little more than 9 miles per hour. A mere 4 minutes elapsed from the first signs of trouble to the moment the ship crashed into the
Wow.
bridge. At 1:24 a.m., the lights suddenly went out on the ship's deck. They came back 1 minute later as dark smoke started billowing from the stack. At 1:26 a.m., the dolly appeared to turn, but at the same moment, the lights went out again. The ship's pilot made an urgent distress call for any nearby tugboats to assist. 2 minutes later, 1:28 a.m., the ship collided with the bridge, the superstructure quickly crumbling into the river below. Police dispatch audio shows officers radioed to stop traffic less than 30 seconds after the distress call.
Hold all traffic on the Key Bridge. There's a ship approaching. Has just lost their steering.
Dashcam video shows the workers on the bridge before the tragedy struck.
Dispatch, the whole bridge just fell down.
Engineering experts calculate the dolly hit the bridge with roughly 30 million pounds of applied force.
What we do know is a bridge like this one, completed in the 1970s, was simply not made to withstand a direct impact on a critical support pier from a vessel that weighs about 200 million pounds.
While the Key Bridge was built to 1970s standards, those standards changed after a freighter hit the Sunshine Skyway Bridge over Tampa Bay in 1980 during an intense storm. 35 people died. Today, bridge support structures must be protected with barriers, like reinforced islands on the new Skyway Bridge.
I believe that if the bridge had been designed to the revised specifications that took into account the ship collision conditions for that bridge, it would not have collapsed.
The main span of the bridge is more than 1.5 miles long, named after Francis Scott Key, who wrote the national anthem. About 31,000 vehicles use the bridge every day, adding up to more than 11 million per year. The focus now is shifting to reopening the vital Port of Baltimore, the 9th biggest in the U.S. and the biggest in the nation for car imports and exports, handling more than 750,000 last year alone. The port employs more than 15,000 people a year, generating more than $3 billion in annual revenue. We traveled with the Army Corps of Engineers out.
So I don't want to go too long on this, but
Yeah. So
you can
like,
see-
I'm beginning to believe now that they need to change the name of that bridge anyway if it was named after Francis Scott Key.
Yeah.
I said what I said.
Eventually,
Yeah.
Mm.
But anyway, yeah. So at first, the first reports were that they could see the cars in the water. So everybody's thinking like, oh my God, like there were people on the bridge, you know, as far as like traveling and stuff. And let me tell you, I used to live 20 minutes from that bridge. I've taken that bridge so many times. It's so scary. But anyway, the guys were actually on break at the time, sitting in their trucks.
Oh,
when
man.
that happened. That, can you imagine? That is a fear level that is unlocked. You know what I'm saying? Like the families, and what was his name? Miguel. I think it's Miguel. One of them's name's Miguel, and he was one of my very close friends, clients. And wow, that's just so terrible. Because I can't imagine something like that happening. And that it's almost like I guess if like the World Trade Center or something like that, or the Pentagon, something exploded unexpectedly. You don't know. You're falling. Like, and where they were trying to probably get out of their cars, or it's devastating.
Well, I mean, it's how our infrastructure is right now. You know, everybody knows this needs to be fixed, and they keep putting money, I don't know where, but not paying attention to the infrastructure. You know, that includes.
It wasn't the bridge. You think about it. There was 95,000 tons.
Yeah. Almost any bridge would go down. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. Could have, should have, would have. You put safety measures around it. Yeah. They could have, should have, would have. But you know, it happened. It's a full cargo ship that rammed
Absolutely.
into how many tons? 14 million tons of pressure.
Absolutely.
It's going to go down.
Yep.
Yep.
So,
Think about it from a logistics standpoint. You still got people waiting on their packages or waiting for whatever that's on that same ship.
Yep.
yeah. And they're like, oh, the company should. Yeah, the company's going to pay, not all of it, but in the meantime, you're holding up 15,000 jobs, millions of cars. Ports. It's a port of entry for cargo. I mean, you're talking about millions and millions daily. So the
Right.
federal government has to step in because they have the cash. Go ahead and fix it. Let's do what we got to do. And then, of course, if a company that
It's
did
gonna
it,
come from us, of course.
Or,
Oh, yeah,
or at least
exactly.
move some of the try to do what they can to, as far as moving some of the wreckage out of the way to where the port can be able to get at least some part of normalcy.
Yeah. Because you're talking about like just whether it be
And
food,
30,000 cars a day, like 30,000
Yeah.
cars a day. So that's like the commute is definitely interrupted for some people.
extra hour or two just to get to
Yeah.
work or home or
Yeah.
wherever it is. So
Yeah. But I mean, truthfully, on the other side of that bridge is Dundalk.
yeah. Well, you're getting a new bridge. You're getting a new bridge.
Dundalk is ratchet. But
Damn.
Yep. Well, my heart goes out to the there's like 6 that passed away. 3 bodies were found. 3 of them are missing. So heart goes out to the family and friends, and of course, hopefully they get it fixed as fast as possible.
And they said there's so many tons of like lithium that went into the water.
Wow.
But then they're saying about the lithium that it's not like a danger or whatever.
Yeah.
It probably ain't, because Baltimore people probably need lithium anyway.
Well, raise your hand how much money you would jump into the river, any city river, much less the Baltimore River.
No, I wouldn't jump in either one of them. No, absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of our rivers on the east side over there of the
It's
city.
it's so sad though. It's such I can't imagine, because that's somebody's family. There's somebody's dad, there's somebody's grandpa, there's somebody's, and it just goes to show too the jobs that not undocumented, but immigrants and people will take that we won't take. So we need these type of people.
If you're gonna tell a story, you need to tell the whole story.
That's right.
Just can't sit back and say, okay, well, you got undocumented folks taking our job. Well, you got documented people that are doing a job that you didn't even want. So
right.
I've never seen an American pick oranges unless they had to.
Right.
Just a thought.
Yep.
All right. Well, hope it gets better. Hopefully they fix that bridge as fast as they can, and fix the infrastructure, all that money. All right, hot topic. Diddy, go Diddy. Diddy back in the news. Diddy's homes raided by feds and sex trafficking probe. There are 5 lawsuits, alleged abuse and assault, but Diddy denies everything, obviously. Feds tight-lipped on charges, but took phones, guns, and during raids. Diddy's son, Justin and Christian, roughed up and handcuffed. Mom claims excessive force. Lawyer calls it a witch hunt, says they're innocent. Ex-Cassie may have helped feds get search warrants after her own lawsuit. And then more accusers are coming out of the woodwork. Stay tuned for the latest Diddy drama. King Combs. It's not looking for Diddy. Good for Diddy. And,
not at all.
I think karma is coming out. And now people are freely talking, from bodyguards to 50 Cent to...
Yep.
I did not know about Meek Mills. Like,
Meek Mill. But see, those right now, I feel like those things right now are allegedly. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, I feel like with Diddy and I'm not supporting him like that because I don't know all the details, but I feel like it was excessive as far as like, think about it. Did they have, for Epstein, did they have people coming in boats? Did they have people coming in helicopters and doing all this stuff. They didn't do that for like Epstein, and there's other people that they haven't done this for. So I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like Diddy might have done something to the Illuminati.
Yeah.
That's a nice house. Ooh, I can't even imagine. But yeah, he pissed somebody off.
No, he pissed a lot of people off a long time
He
ago.
pissed somebody off. Like sex trafficking is
Oh yeah,
very
yeah, yeah,
real, but it's is very wrong. So we got to see how it plays out, honestly, because there's a lot of stuff out there. I mean, it's like Charlemagne says, why believe the truth if the lie is more entertaining?
yeah.
Because right now it's probably more entertaining to people that what we're seeing right now, like, oh, this is happening with him. We don't actually know all the details, and we probably will never know all the details when it comes to Diddy and Cassie. And we can't victim blame or victim shame or anything like that, because there was allegedly a lot of drugs and stuff like that involved.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I ooh, that's ooh.
I think so I forgot who said this, and we were talking about a while ago. Someone saying like the celebrity or the Hollywood elites. When you're young and you get everything that you want,
Mhm.
like you have access to sex, access to drugs, access to elite places. Your
Right.
inhibitions is you could do it. You can do everything, do whenever.
Mhm.
And when you're used to this type of access of
Right.
access to excess, where does your heightened to be excited gets higher and higher and weirder. You know what I'm saying?
Because
Where
he probably
yeah.
unlocked another level
Oh,
of freakiness.
oh yeah, yeah,
with what
yeah. You
he
know what I'm saying?
talking about
So
there got to be some type of like truth to like people going into people's rooms, and there were rooms you could open the doors and people are doing this and doing that and all.
Remember, Cat Williams talked about that on one of his first stand-ups.
Mhm.
One of his earlier
Yep,
stand-ups. He talked about that. That Professor Ogilvy? Yeah.
yeah,
Somebody in there doing something they ain't got no business doing. You can see something you don't want to
yeah.
see.
So he took his access to excess to the extreme because he
Oh,
was not the richest man in the world, but he was wealthy and he had money and revenue coming in, and he was in power. It's all about power, greed, and then you can't turn this off anymore. Once you go to the extreme of pedophilia or extreme bondage and
I hope it's not. I hope it's not that true.
yeah. No, I think it is because too many people are saying the same thing. I
It is
get it. It was
saying
two
the
or
same.
three people, but
Yeah.
no, man.
There's a lot of people, yeah. There's a
been-
lot of
I've been
people, and
listening.
they're about to really like out a lot of people that okay, you thought you were in the closet, but you've been swallowed up.
Yep. No, 50 cents. If you hear 50 Cent interview, he's telling a lot without saying a lot.
Yeah, and then some people's like, you got to tell him. Who said that? You got to tell Diddy no. You got to tell him no.
Yep.
So I mean, if you told him no, maybe he took no for an answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you didn't, and the way the person was talking, I forgot who said it. The way the person was talking, if you told him no, then maybe he's just like, okay, fine, bye.
How do you tell another man, hey man, let me take you go shopping?
You can go shopping.
Yeah. Oh, 50 is all on Diddy's ass. Okay?
Emotional, damn it.
No.
50
Pun
is
intended. No pun intended.
right. He is all on his like
Yeah.
it's so crazy. Like every time something comes out about Diddy,
Hmm.
I always go to 50 Cent's page just because
He knows
I need
exactly.
to grow the fuck up because that shit right there, 50 is
Cat
petty.
Williams too. He be opening up.
Yeah, that can't survive. No, because
Mm.
no, it's 50 Cent that's the worst. Now, Cat said what he said, but 50 is on it like every day because now he's trying to get custody of his child because of his baby mama was one of Diddy's sex workers,
Oh wow.
allegedly.
Is that a 50 Cent's wife?
Mm,
I thought it was just
Was
a
it
baby,
that
was
was
it
just his baby mama.
it was
That's his baby
entangled
mama.
with Diddy too?
just a baby mama. So
The
he
baby
actually,
mama, before she
Yeah.
met him, I
Mhm.
guess she was working for Diddy as a sex worker.
So I want to say that Diddy plays with people, and since he has the excess money, right? Like he like, hey D3, I got $1 million on the
She's
table.
so pretty.
Right, D3, I got $1 million on the table.
What?
Come over, come over. You know what I'm saying? That's what did he do? He tests you.
That just to give up your fudge?
Yeah, man. You know.
Dude,
No.
I'm cut from a different cloth, as y'all can see in the shirt. If you didn't know already, I was made in the '70s, so
Well,
we we read a little bit different. Straight up, you don't tell another grown heterosexual man nothing like that.
hey, you wanna go shopping? Hey, daddy,
Hey man, you want to go shopping? For what?
got you,
Right.
daddy.
Like,
It's
how many
you?
dudes do you
What is
really
you
see?
talking about?
Yeah,
What we
it's
doing
like,
here?
Yeah.
how many dudes do you see that, or how many times have you asked like your homeboy Floyd? Never mind, because you said people send you stuff. So never mind.
But at the same time, how many of your homeboys actually said, you know what, hey man, I'm gonna
Take
have
you
this
shopping.
party, and you go to this party and you go to a specific room and you see two dudes up in there
Yeah.
wrestling, naked, oiled up.
Yeah.
No,
Wrestling.
come on, man. No, that ain't me.
But that
That's,
doesn't mean that you have to
that ain't me.
participate. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But
They say a
And
good
I mean,
portion
you don't
of.
even have to be there. You can leave at
Oh
that
yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah. And then there are videos of people saying, yeah, the things are going around. I think stuff like that's happening, but I don't participate in that. I was lucky enough to like just walk away.
But then,
Denzel Washington says you always leave 30 minutes before the devil comes.
oh,
okay.
my nigga.
But at the same time, you think about it too. Say, do you really need to be rolling in those circles? He's not the only one. So why are the other ones that are having these parties that had parties before him? And I'm sure
Yeah.
they're gonna have parties after him.
Absolutely.
How come they're not in the limelight as far as being investigated?
Absolutely.
What did he do actually to piss anybody off to where all of a sudden it's federal allegations against him?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have to question the answers.
Diddy did it. I don't know how extreme it is, but Diddy did it. He has the money. He has the power. Everybody talking. All the NDAs. He's not paying. He stopped paying people. That's what happened.
He wasn't paying people when he was the head of Bad Boy. He
Mm.
wasn't paying them artists. That's why Biggie wanted to leave.
Well,
All of a sudden,
not paying.
Biggie
Yeah, like
wanted to leave, and now
Mason.
he's dead.
Paying what they been owed, but yeah.
Craig Mack didn't even want him at his funeral. That tells you a lot right there. Black Rob, rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want him around.
Mm.
Loon, where's he at? Shine, where's he at?
Oh.
Diddy is
Take that.
He's straight up
Yeah,
cancer.
I know they always using that now. Take it.
Yeah, he's cancer.
Yeah, bless his. I mean,
Yeah. Well, it is what it is for him.
Yeah, it is. So, I mean, I guess we gotta wait till it plays out. Like I know a lot of people like news outlets and everything I've seen are kind of scared to really talk about it too much. Like the black news outlets, like Breakfast Club and stuff like that, they're kind of scared to talk about it, but that is a lot more than I think, is
That we
already
know.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Quincy, his son, not even Quincy, his son.
Ooh.
Quincy, the one from Kim Porter and Albie Shore that Diddy adopted his son.
Yeah.
He came out and he was saying something about he experienced a lot of things that he shouldn't have experienced as a child.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Usher, Justin Bieber. I mean,
He's the one that allegedly gave Usher herpes.
yeah. Orlando Brown.
Yeah. He got that whoosh squash, whoosh squash, whoosh. That's what he said.
Yeah.
So
Oh, they messed up Justin Bieber. I
Y'all
know
hear
that.
the Apple 98? Ding, 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 ding.
Usher. Oh yeah. They got
So-
Usher. Neo.
so-
They probably got Neo too.
Oh, Neo did take some
But you know
suspect.
what? I feel like Neo was already okay with it.
Neo
B-
took
B-
some suspect pictures.
B2K. Those guys, the boys. Oh, they have a
Yeah.
story.
What's his name? Raz B was
Yeah,
he
they
said
got a
by
story.
who was it? Was it Jermaine Dupree or
No.
somebody?
Their manager, what's his name? His last name, Chris Stokes. Is it Chris
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they mess around B2K. Oh yeah, for a fact.
Yeah,
That's
and they
fact.
have like all these little tapes and stuff that's coming out. Then the Nickelodeon cast, the thing
Oh
with Drake
yeah,
and all.
all
my
quiet
God,
in the set.
hey,
Let's go back even farther. Supposedly, Joe Jackson was pushing his sons out there.
Yeah.
So it's nothing new.
Let's take it even further. Shirley Temple came out a while ago,
You know what?
laughing about incident. Oh hell yeah, man! 12 years old. He talks about an incident where a producer was butt naked.
Shirley Temple?
Shirley Temple was 12 years old.
Boy, God. Seriously? Wow.
It's been
I
around.
doubt it.
Funny
Oh, yeah.
thing is, not too long ago, I saw how they talked about the Brooke Shields was being groomed at first.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm not with it.
Have you seen Blue Lagoon? Come on,
Yes.
man.
I
But
saw
at the
Blue
same-
Lagoon. That's the first time I
But
think I've seen Teddy's.
The crazy
Yeah.
thing about it
On
was
TV.
they actually were doing an interview with her with different older men who were probably 3 times her age. It was like, oh
Mm.
yeah, we don't really see you as a teenager.
Yep.
And you see her face just goes.
Mhm.
It didn't matter what they color. What they did an interview with a black anchor. He was like, yeah, we don't see you like that. She was on
Bruh.
the show, and they were just saying all types of weird, random stuff.
Yep.
If they said that now, it'd be a problem.
How much more?
Back then,
Oh
They
yeah.
didn't really care.
I
Thank
just
you.
realized time really flew this podcast because of this Blackberry Crown.
Oh,
Sure.
man.
Sure did. I'm still on it.
Hour and 6 minutes.
I know.
Like I didn't even realize. I just looked up at the time. I'm like, what?
Yeah. All right. Well,
So-
before we go, I want to talk about the Autism Acceptance Month. Can you tell a little bit about that, Carla?
Come on.
Yes, so this month is Autism Acceptance Month. As most people know, that my daughter is autistic, and next month, next Sunday,
Yep.
we have Ariel Marie Nurse that
Uh-oh.
is coming on to our podcast,
Uh-oh.
and she's going to share a little bit
Uh-oh.
with us about Autism Acceptance Month and just autism in general, because a lot of people, when you say the word autism back in the day, like in the 70s and stuff like that, they want to call you crazy or they want to call you like retarded or something like that. But in fact, there's a spectrum, and the spectrum is pretty broad. You can be high on the spectrum or low on the spectrum. My daughter, which I'm very proud of her, is high. She's very she's completed 5 years of college. We're very proud. And she's very she proofreads my shit, okay?
Oh, jeez.
So it's just like you can have some different levels of autism, even some of the
Yeah.
ones that are nonverbal, even people that are nonverbal on the autism spectrum,
Mhm.
they have a lot of genius qualities.
They're brilliant.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Brilliant. And it is genetic, which means it's for me, being born in the 70s, I think a lot of people, well, I won't think, I'm gonna think out. I know for a fact, 100% fact, that there are a lot of people that weren't diagnosed
Mhm.
and that slipped through the cracks, that are autistic, and they don't know it. They just live in,
Yeah.
and people are seeing them as narcissists or seeing them as all kinds of other things, when in fact it's autism.
Yeah,
And I think autism-
problematic, challenging.
Yes.
You know.
And
being-
autism, it actually it goes hand in hand with ADHD,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm ADHD. I wasn't diagnosed as a child, but as an adult,
Yeah.
I was. So I could, in fact, be autistic on the spectrum or whatever,
Mhm.
but I do know that I'm ADHD. So in fact, my daughter's ADHD, and she's on the spectrum. So we're gonna talk a lot about that next month. I mean next
Yep.
week. I'm sorry.
Yep.
See, look.
So here's a few things we can do as a community. You know, educate yourself, take
Yes.
the time to learn about autism spectrum, promote acceptance, support autism organizations, participate in events when you can, advocate for inclusive practices in schools, listen to the autistic voices out there. If we have podcasts or interviews, foster acceptance at home, create inclusive spaces, challenge the stereotypes of people who are autistic, and of course, practice acceptance year round. And it's just like, any mental illnesses or diseases that we don't know much about. We have a lot of people who are in the spectrum that don't fit in the stereotypes. But then, even though you have the stereotypes, there's ways of working with our coworkers and our friends and family, so that we understand.
They got to
So
understand too that just because you see things or think a different way doesn't mean you're wrong. It's just different.
yes,
It's just different. And like I said, I am so proud of her. And I want to get a list together too. I know a lot of people look at to celebrities, look at celebrities and stuff like that. But there's celebrities that we know that are autistic that you wouldn't even know. I mean,
like Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
I don't like his
Elon
views and
Musk.
stuff,
Yeah,
but
we
he's
don't fuck with him like
autistic.
that, but he's autistic. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
So it's not like, I mean, you can go through the military, you can be in the Air Force
Yep.
back in the day and be autistic, and
Oh yeah.
people not even know that you're autistic.
Yep.
It's-
So
it's
in the
called-
spectrum. Yeah.
Yes, and that's something, and it's something that's called masking, and masking is huge when it comes to autism.
Mm,
Because you don't know where you fit in, you don't know what it is, you don't know that you're autistic, but you're trying to fit in,
got it.
and all the time it's masking. But yeah.
Yep.
So next week, Ariel Marie Nurse, our baby,
Got it.
here.
AKA brutally honest.
Yes, she's brutally honest.
Let's
Yes.
do it.
Don't ask her.
All right. Before we end, well, I'm super excited about that because I don't know enough about the autism and the spectrum and what we need to do when we see it and we see it in our kids or within ourselves.
Yeah.
Things we can tips. So we're
She
looking forward to
presented
that.
very early. She presented it very early. You're born with it. So she presented very early, but with the military in Germany.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a crazy story. So we're gonna unpack that next week.
Got it. All right, so guys, before we go, I'd like to say thank you guys. Happy belated Easter. I just want to say from my family to yours, I just want to say thank you guys for always supporting Highway 54. Of course, our hosts and hostesses for always being there for the past 5 years. Unfortunately, my family had just gone through a rough patch. We lost my sister on Friday at about 4:30 through a heart attack.
Condolences
Yeah.
to you, bro.
Yeah,
Really?
my oldest sister. We're 5, so we have 2 boys, 3 girls and her, so four girls. And if you see a picture of my Facebook, you'll see like she looks just like us.
Wow.
But yeah,
man.
she's half Hawaiian, half Filipino. Blood is blood, and there's our family's going through right now, and we're kind of picking up the pieces right now. And my brother-in-law, my nephew, and my other nephew are kind of dealing with it now, and we're gonna spend some time with them this week. Junjun's here from Alaska, so that's why he flew in. But there is a song from her island that I'd like to dedicate to her. To all the family and friends out there, whoever lost anybody. I know it's hard, but life has to go on, and
we extend our
it's just great.
condolences to you from Hilliard Manor. If there's anything you need for us, don't hesitate to contact us.
Exactly.
Text, passenger pigeon. It don't even matter what it is. Same thing
sir.
with you, Tyrese. If you need anything,
Right.
we're here. We'll be right there. It don't matter what time of day it is. Say something.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for supporting. Happy Sunday, everybody. Highway 54. Here's the Hawaiian Lullaby by Josh Totofi.
Where I live, there are rainbows with life and the laughter of morning and starry nights, where I live, there are rainbows and flowers full of color and birds filled with song. I can smile when it's raining and touch the warmth of the sun. I hear children laughing in this place that I love, where I live. There are rainbows with life in the laughter of morning and starry night, where I live. There are rainbows and flowers full of color there, and birds filled with song. I can smile when it's raining and touch the warmth of the sun. I hear children laughing in this place that I love, in this place that I love.
Highway 54, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Rest easy out there for Lisa. Carla D3 out there in Maryland. Can we say Maryland? Baltimore? Maryland's a state, right? I'm bad.
Maryland. Yes, Maryland is a state. What are you talking about, man? Didn't you fly into Baltimore, Maryland?
I did. I have my story in Baltimore. I think I talked about the Baltimore story.
Did you go on Baltimore Street? Shame
I
on
went to Baltimore, I don't know what street, some street. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much. Special next Sunday. We have a great interview about autism. So if you want to come in, bring your kids, family, friends who are who are struggling with this also. We would love to have them comment and share their experiences. So, any else shout outs, D3, Carla?
Sir, DJ Kid Mango, what's happening?
That's right. Yeah, our sincere condolences go out to you and your family.
Yeah.
You're in our prayers, our thoughts, and our prayers every day.
If you need anything, just let us know. It don't matter what time of day it is.
Great. Yeah. Thank you guys. Love you, everybody. See you guys next Sunday.
Thank you.
Peace. We hope you enjoyed the show today. Do us a favor and click on the like button or share our podcast. Thanks for listening. Till next time, we are Highway 54.